What's going on, everybody? It's Curtis Mack in the CM Production Studio, and I have a guest that has been in the studio with us before, not necessarily from New Jersey, but in the area, and he goes by the name of Andre Saunders from Philadelphia. What's going on, Andre?
What's good with you, man?
Nothing much, man. So for the people out there that don't know you, just kind of give yourself a shout out. Your name, what you do, and maybe how long you've been doing this.
My name Andre Saunders. I'm a hip hop artist, poet from Philly, South Philly, Uptown. I've been doing this for some years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely a lot of
And if
years.
people want to know more, they can listen to the other interviews you've done with me. You can get that on any platform out there. So let's hop right into the latest project, Honest.
Mm,
So what inspired that? Actually, I
honest.
just listened to the 10 tracks all the way through.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, and what
Mm.
made you pick 10 tracks?
When I make my albums, I be wanting to be like a specific concept. I don't ever want to underdo it or overdo it.
Hmm.
So when I did it, I felt like, all right, like when I recording, it's like I know when I'm done. Like I know when I'm done when I said everything that I needed to address.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Now, what was your favorite track off the album? I mean, it might be hard to pick one, but I like the intro and the first couple tracks. But what
Yeah,
was your favorite?
depends on the day, whatever mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Prayers. I think Prayers super hard. That's
Hmm.
underrated. It's the last song.
Yeah.
Like that kind of wrap up with the whole album about. For my dogs, that's what they've been playing on the radio and stuff like that. Let me think what else on there.
Yeah, and you mentioned
Everybody
that.
love Rumors.
Yeah, rumors is good. You mentioned that you were on a couple radio stations and in a couple magazines. Maybe you
Yeah.
want to give them a shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Dilemma 98.5. They play me on 106.5 too, and they had me in Industry 150 magazine. So shout out Philadelphia Sun newspaper. They've been putting me in there like a couple times. So
Big ups, Philly. Big ups, Dre. So what's next, Dre? What's going on next? What are you thinking about? I mean, you have the release. Did you do a listening party or release party, anything like that?
yeah, I actually did a premiere party whereas whoever came to the party, they was the first people to get to hear it, and it dropped that same night. So my party was at like 9. The album dropped at 12 that night. We did like a little premiere party for that. Actually, I'm not gonna say little because it was big, but
It was big. It was big. Can we catch any of that on your social media?
I ain't even posted it because I have a little bit of footage, but I wanted to just enjoy the moment
Of
and like
course.
I wanted that experience to be personal for people who took their time to come out.
Of
So
course, of course. Yeah, yeah. And then, sometimes it's like just put the phones down and enjoy where you're at right now.
yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
yeah,
All right, man.
that's
So
how I be wanting it to be.
yeah, so what inspired you to put Honest together? I mean, you had the first album was Moments and now this is Honest.
Yeah. So like if you go back and track my music history, it's always been like me talking about personal experiences and just me sharing my heart. Like I put my heart in my music.
Of course, yeah,
And even with
it's
moments,
definitely heartfelt music.
yeah. And on moments it was like me sharing a lot of personal moments. And it's funny because on the last song of Honest, I actually said I gave my moments to the world and I'm still being honest. And I noticed when I first started making my album, I was saying like I had this song that didn't even make my album, but I just put it out as a freestyle, and I was like saying honest on it, and I'm like, damn, I'm honest in my music anyway. It just kind of fits, so it stuck. And I was like, man, like in my heart, in my head, I knew the direction that I wanted to go,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, it's the perfect title for it.
Nice. And then, without even knowing it, you kind of just broke down the bars a little bit to some of your lyrics that are in your music.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
need to be on Rap
fantastic.
Genius or something.
Yeah, man, you're good.
Thought about it this morning.
Oh man, so
I'm trying to like maximize like this album because I know how great it is,
of
and I know
course.
how hard I work on my music.
Yeah.
And I'm like one of them artists like a Lauryn Hill or Bryson where I don't drop an album every 2 months or
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah, no, no.
Cause
Yours is very very well crafted and put together and it takes time.
yeah, so for me it's like I gotta live through it. I could make songs and stuff like that, but to give you what I want to give you, I gotta live life a little bit. So I
Of
want
course.
like, and I think my music quality, the quality of my music is like, even if you listen to it in 5 months, you're gonna learn something new that you might not have caught the first time. Cause the
Absolutely.
wordplay, all that, the production, Lord, it's like I spent a lot of like time critiquing that and working on that stuff. So I feel like my stuff, like even to the day, people still listen to Moments.
Hmm.
But I just want to maximize the exposure and get the most out of this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this will take me to that next step up, and it already kind of has. But I'm trying to even go up another step. So we've been doing festivals and touring and stuff like that. I know we have some stuff set up for next year during the school year. We got some touring and stuff we'll be doing.
And
Trying to
that's
get more.
That's what you
Go
need,
ahead, I'm listening.
exposure. Yeah, that's what you need, man.
Yeah,
Because that's once you have the content, it's kind of like, I have it now. Now let's push it. Not everybody has heard it, so that's perfect to go on tour. To push it
yeah,
online, to push it here, push it at events, push it wherever you may be. And I know you just did a music video or two, didn't you? I know you did one for 1522, and then you
yeah. We
did.
shot three.
Okay, all right,
We shot three.
all right.
My homie, he from he from Philly, but he live in LA now. He actually shot like core videos,
Coast to coast.
PNB, Omel. Like he shot a lot of people's stuff. Fed Ross, like he kind of popping. But me and him, we started together. Like my first video was his first video. Like and everybody's favorite song is 1522. So we
Yeah,
made sense to bring that back and
facts.
use that. Make sure they get the max treatment too.
I was shout out to PA too. I was just watching a bunch of Mac Miller videos. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny because I don't know if people know, but when I was younger, back when I was talking to them, the only artist they had at the time was really Mac Miller and Wiz, and they was like, I think they was working on signing like another artist, but
Hmm.
it didn't work out for whatever the reasons was.
And
But I
what was
remember
that
I
label?
actually potentially could have been
What was the label?
rostering records.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Rostering records,
Wow.
yeah, with Mac and Wiz. People, I don't think people understand how hard I work.
Yeah, that's a big thing that, like, especially in show business, people don't understand how much work goes into a craft or a I don't want to call it hobby, because like in this kind of stuff it's like people turn hobby into career. So I don't know, what, maybe
Yeah,
passion, your
oh yeah,
passion, I guess your passion. And it's hard
it's my life.
it's your life. Yeah, it's hard to measure.
I remember somebody asked me, "How did you know you wanted to do music?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "When I realized I wake up every day, and that's like what I think about."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how you know. So, yo, Dre, what's the best way for you to be reached? So if someone wants a performance done, maybe have Honest at like a birthday party or an event they have coming up.
Yeah, we do all of that stuff. You could email me, like a social media person. I try to respond to like all my DMs and stuff like that, as long as
Yeah.
they nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You could. My Instagram is Andre S underscore 1220.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah, all of that. So you can reach
Excellent.
out to me. We do all of those events.
So reach out to him on Instagram, Andre S underscore 1220, and then you can find all his information right there. All right. Thanks for being on the program today.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you.
No problem, bro.